Medicine for Melancholy is a story about a guy and a girl have a one-night stand. The movie starts the morning after. The guy wants everything to do with the girl wants nothing to do with the guy, and so of course for the next 24 hours they kind of follow each other and get to know one another, and it's kind of a way to explore modern-day San Francisco and some of the issues of the city like gentrification, housing rights, and things of that matter. Micah is a very sort of pro-black, like, you know, this guy who's really obsessed with race, and he's really concerned with how the city is affecting African Americans, and he's really obsessed with really nailing down his identity. It's like the thing that's at the forefront of his worldview at the point that we enter the character in the film. Joe, on the other hand, is much more of a kind of laissez-faire sort of woman. She doesn't see race as the defining trait in her worldview or her character, and so I would say she's pro-race or post-race, which I think is the new term that we use in the Obama sort of rhetoric of American society, whereas Micah, he's old school and he's very race-centric, and so you put those two characters together and they kind of they have differing opinions on San Francisco that really informs the narrative. These characters, the character of Micah and the character of Joe, were people who we don't normally see represented in American cinema or in cinema in general. You know, I mean, just to, you know, really be topical about it, you know, Micah rides a bike and Joe rides a bike. And how often do you see black characters riding a bike in cinema? You know, you very rarely do. Or listening to rock music, or, you know, cleaning fish tanks, which is Micah's chosen occupation. You know, I just really wanted to kind of you know, not, you know, give a portrayal of people who I felt like I saw every day, you know, in San Francisco, you know, my friends, the things that I do. I wanted to present these two people who were very specific and very unique individuals, and then have other people define their blackness. Because to me it's almost like, you know, when I first wrote the script, the idea was that it was going to be about an interracial couple. But I thought that by making it two characters of color, the kind of issues they talk about would be more dynamic, because you would assume they agree on everything, but of course, they're not the same people. And the first movies that I kind of binged on were these new wave films. And all these guys I made this film with, we were all just in film school watching all these new wave films. And I guess when it came time to make the movie, we shot it in 15 days, 5-man crew. It was really loose, with the same camera you're actually shooting me with right now. I graduated film school like 5 years ago, and there was like a 4-year period where I didn't do anything. I couldn't write, I couldn't, you know, I really didn't even consider myself a filmmaker anymore. And then of course, I went through a breakup, and that was really the inspiration. I had this broken heart, and I was living in the city that I'd moved to for this relationship, and just all those things kind of came together. My story is kind of different, actually. The script was written in 3 weeks.